going on, everybody? Now, you always hear me say Bad Mama Jamma, but actually the owner of this is a Bad Mama Jamma. So, you know, every boat has a story. The story on this one is I met this owner back in the early 2000 era or mid 2000 era. He owned a fly shop. He has since moved on. He's owned a bunch of boats, been everywhere, and he now works over at Cove to Coast, which is one of the reasons why I was excited to work with Cove to Coast, because Mr. Andy, if you know who I'm talking about in the fly industry, you remember when he had Cohutta over in Georgia. He now lives on the coast over by Richmond Hill, and he's been an important piece with our relationship between Cove to Coast and Hal and myself. I love Andy. I love what he does. I love what he stands for. So it's always cool when you get to actually build for somebody that you've known for a long time in the industry. And Andy chose a 17X because the most important thing to him was the stability, the draft, obviously the shallow, the quietness, and being able to run bigger water. Now, with it being a flat bottom boat, he does know you're gonna have to slow it down and let the spray rails do its job. But at the end of the day, dare I say, I think this is the shallowest skiff out there, especially with a 60 horse. I dare anybody else to challenge us openly, because this is a true 5-inch or less boat as it sits, which is very rare nowadays to see. But anyway, starting on, we got the gray on gray. Power pucks on the front. He will later add a trolling motor. We got a lifting cleat because he's actually going to lift it up where he lives on the water. Piano hinge, oversized casting platform with lean bar tubes, which later he may add. Center console, non-jump seat, contrasted to match the hull. Rod holders on the side, grab rail, nice Garmin MFD. Cushion in the front. This is the new Syntex cushion. I love this, nice and thick. Cup holders either side. V-Marine rods going forward. Fold down backrest. Lean bar tubes in the back. Suzuki 60, Stiffy hybrid. And I want to go back and say, this boat doesn't need a jack plate. Everybody thinks you need a jack plate, but you add leverage weight, you add more draft, you add more expense, you add more maintenance. This thing runs on planes shallower than other manufacturers in our oldest model because, again, what's in the water? It has to do with physics. We didn't create earth, wind, and fire. We just got real smart on this model. But at the end of the day, I want to say thank you. Andy, have fun. Anybody that wants to check out a 17X, please reach out to him. He's based out of Georgia on the coastline in South Carolina, and I'm sure he'd rather show you than tell you what the boat could do. Y'all take care. See ya.